The U is canon in the MCU. Teddy Bridgewater explains why he never came to Miami. And the hiring of Will Harris is already paying off. What's up, guys? Welcome to NMD K's all day. If you're rocking with the U, then you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. And big shout out to the Kane Gang. Those are part of our YouTube membership. I appreciate you guys for going above and beyond to help support this channel. We got several viral Miami Hurricane topics to talk about, so let's dive into it. The biggest movie of the weekend is Captain America: Brave New World. And if you go see that movie, you will see the Falcon sporting the U. See, the actor who plays Falcon is Danny Ramirez, and he grew up in Miami, grew up a huge fan of Miami. He actually just did an interview with ESPN talking about how much the 01 Miami Hurricanes meant to him as a kid, how it gave him inspiration and the permission to be great. That was his words. He even said that while he was in school, that the teacher had such good connections that she would bring players like Jeremy Shockey and other players from that 01 team to talk to the class. So he's always been a huge fan of the U. And it's pretty dope that in one of the biggest roles of his life, he decides to sport some Miami Hurricane gear. And it's just really dope as a Miami Hurricane fan. You go to the movies, you're not thinking about sports, you're going to get your superhero fix, and then you look up and see one of the superheroes in the movie sporting the U. The brand is everywhere, the logo is everywhere. It's always great to be a Miami Hurricane. Next, this is a topic that everybody's talking about, but Will Harris. Now, I've already done my breakdown and gave my thoughts about the hiring of Will Harris. That's in my last video, but it's pretty amazing that I just made that video. Miami just made that hire, or the reports just came out, is going to happen. And within 2 days, good news has already come from those reports, because soon as it was reported that Will Harris would go from Florida to Miami, 4-star quarterback Jaelen Waters announced his decommitment from the Florida Gators. Waters, 6'2", 180-pound class of 2026 quarterback who has over 50 offers, and a lot of people feel like he's the best corner in the class and that he will eventually get that 5th star. He is decommitted from Florida, and guess who is the leading candidate to get his commitment? If you said the Miami Hurricanes, well, damn it, son, give yourself a pat on the back, because you would be correct. Steve Wiltfong put in a crystal ball that says he will eventually commit to the Miami Hurricanes. And usually, most of the time, when Steve Wiltfong puts in that crystal ball, it is just a matter of time. And I think this is good momentum for Miami. You add to your coaching staff. The latest coach you hire is Will Harris. You take them from a rival. They got to go find a coach. And then they lose one of their 2026 commitments, who is now leaning towards coming to Miami. When the Will Harris reports came out, people talked about his reputation as a recruiter. People talked about his connection with the younger players, with these defensive backs that Miami wants to get. And within a couple days, you already see that connection, because one player is leaving Florida and looks to be coming to Miami. So anybody who thought this was a good hire or a good thing that Mario went and got Will Harris, this should give you a little bit more confidence in that, because we already got a player willing to most likely follow him to Miami. And it's not just any player. Jaelen is a really good player. What are your thoughts on Jaelen Waters? Let me know in the comments. Now, this last topic, I wanted to talk about it because this clip is going crazy on my Twitter. Teddy Bridgewater sat down with the OGs podcast and talked about why he decided to go to Louisville over Miami. Check it out.
Why you changed your mind by going to Miami? And that was a great decision, but I remember you changed your mind at the last minute. You chose Louisville over Miami.
Check. I ain't received a dime to go to Louisville. I was committed to Randy Shannon. My mom from Bunchpaw, Opalaga, she went to New Orleans. Okay. And my aunts, everyone went to New Orleans with Randy.
Okay.
So it was those family ties and everything. And Miami fired Randy Shannon. And when they fired him, I was like, man, I see who this new coach is that's coming in. I see if I can get a feel for him.
Who was it?
Who used to wear the ties.
Was it Al? Wasn't Al Golden? I was mad at Teddy for a little while. I ain't gonna lie. We did what he had to do.
They took us down to a restaurant on like an official visit or something. I was like, man, I ain't even hungry. Like, I'm finna hit it. Like, I wasn't even feeling the vibe, you know, of the new staff. I've always been like a person who could like feel your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the vibes ain't right, my spirit won't fit here.
That's when you from the hood. You can feel bad vibes and bad energy a mile away and know when it's time to get out of there.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Like, my spirit ain't sit well. And so I was like, man, you know what? Charlie Strong was at Louisville. Big Clint Hurt left Miami and went to Louisville. We had a relationship from Corey Bell, who coached at Miami. And I didn't even have an offer from Louisville.
Wow.
They didn't think they could get me. That's why. I guess I was one of these top-ranked recruits.
Everybody thought you was staying here, dog.
Yeah.
That probably scared people off.
Charlie got me on a visit in December. I committed. I went to school in January, just like that, like 2-week process, and I was sold.
Now, this was such a hot topic with my Twitter community. I wanted to know what you guys thought on what Teddy has to say, because some people says, see, Al Golden really ruined Miami. He should have got Teddy. Other people said, hey, Teddy didn't have the grades. And then other people said it was because of the money. He only went to Louisville for the money. And other people said, hey, maybe we should have gave Randy Shannon another year and he could have got things turned around. Here is where I am with this Florida players, Miami players, almost coming to Miami, but then going to another school and doing well. I'm over it, man. As long as I've been talking about Miami Hurricane football, following Miami Hurricane football, it's always a story if we don't get a player. It's always, you know, why didn't Miami recruit him? Why didn't Miami go after this kid? He's amazing. And that's all they talk about during the game. Or afterwards, if a Miami player goes on to be great, then it's almost like I was going to go Miami, but Miami was my dream school, but, and it's just like, I just get tired of it. But let me know what you guys think. Teddy Bridgewater almost came to Miami and he gave us the reasons. What do you think about these topics? Let me know in the comments. I'm out. Peace.